Good morning. Wow, it is a beautiful, clear day. It really is nice outside. Let's go ahead, let's get some coffee, let's talk.
Like and subscribe.
And then we can have a serious chat. Let's go ahead and get into it. Good morning. It is Thursday. It is July 24th. Wow. And in 4 days, I have an orientation day one where I go over to Universal backlot, watch some videos, hear some presentations about the company culture, the brand, all that stuff. But today is going to be a Walmart day. Yeah, I got to go over to Walmart. I got to pick up a few things. But also, who knows what tomorrow will be? You know, tomorrow being Friday, maybe we'll do like an early Hollywood trip or something. I don't know. See a few shows over there before it gets blistering hot. We'll see how the day goes. It's amazing how things have been going over the past few weeks. Quite actually for the better. But guys, let's go ahead. Let's have a great day. And let's just make the most of it. And we'll see where the day goes after that. Who even knows what we're going to do for dinner? God, I got to figure that out too. I have no clue. But if I ask Tiffany, she'll probably want spaghetti because I know she wanted that yesterday. We'll see. But guys, let's have a great day. Well, let's get going. But first, time to finish coffee. I was pretty taken back and disgusted by this. And I'll be honest, I really was. It was about 1 o'clock or so when this comment came in. I forget what time exactly. AM. Okay. And Tiffany went over. She got up. She used the restroom real quick. And she came back and she was like, Ryan, there's a notification on my phone from YouTube. And I was like, don't worry about it right now. And she's like, no, you really need to see this. I was like, all right, fine. So she tossed me her phone. And I was so disgusted and appalled by it that I went ahead and I just deleted it. I hid the user. And normally I don't censor people because I let a lot of things go. And it's like, all right, whatever.
Like and subscribe.
But this is someone who has had a history of obnoxious and rude things. And I let one slide because I was like, okay, you know what? Maybe it's just an inquisitive person who's just curious. Cool. And then I went ahead and let another one slide and I actually replied to him. And I guess because they didn't get under my skin, they deleted their comment. But we had actually screenshot that one. But last night, I was so appalled by it, I didn't even screenshot the original. Instead, today I screenshotted the actual, in YouTube Studio, it gives you a preview, a little snippet of what is to be said in your comment. And does that for all of them, okay? So, Sir FVDED, okay? I couldn't imagine living a life without any accomplishments other than gaining a husband and child. He went on to also talk about how Tiffany does things with our daughter, including purchasing Halloween decor. For those of you that may not know, may not realize things too. We live our life in a traditional manner, okay? And in fact, they've also commented before too. Has your wife ever considered stepping into a career? Seems like Ryan carries all the load while she watches the struggle. Huh. You dumbass. Really? You really are. You know, you really are. I'm not gonna lie. You really are, okay? So, Tiffany doesn't watch the struggle, not by any measure. Okay? There is so much behind the scenes that is done that is not shown that would blow your freaking mind apart. And I don't know your life, and you don't know the entirety of ours, because really, we record, I want to say, 20 minutes or so every hour of the day. Not every single thing throughout the entire day is recorded. Otherwise, we would have an extremely long video that you could never watch. Part of it would also be kind of boring. Part of it would be gross and disgusting. That you wouldn't want to see anyway, trust me. But here's the thing, okay? With Tiffany as the traditional housewife model and me working and everything and doing different side projects and hustles to make some extra money, she does a heck of a lot, okay? She has many accomplishments under her belt that you couldn't even begin to fathom at all, okay? She has raised an amazing child to the age of 20. And not to mention, she, like many traditional housewives, are the backbone, the spine of the family that holds everything together. Without them, without her, our family would falter apart and completely crumble. Yeah. And to take that away, to take that daily accomplishment of holding everything together, taking care of everything that needs to be done, scheduling doctor appointments, scheduling up different planned events, go ahead and research in planned events of what we should cover and what we should go out and do. And not to mention, on top of all that, figuring out also from our own perspective of dinner ideas and figuring out how to keep a budget maintained. There's so much more. Without Tiffany doing what she does, yeah, half of what I have accomplished, I wouldn't be able to. Because on top of all that she does as her daily accomplishments is also her emotional ones, where she motivates, she pushes, she says, yeah, go for it. Yeah, go ahead, take that chance. There's a lot of which she and other stay-at-home moms and wives do that you couldn't even begin to fathom. I don't even know who you are, and honestly, I don't care. All I know is that I did put you on hide, and I removed your comment. Because I will not tolerate someone going ahead and giving attacks to my wife after all that she just put out on her own without me editing any bit of it. No clipping here and there. Nothing. That's why even the scene of her walking out of the bathroom and going over her desk was left in. Because I wanted it to be as natural as possible. So nobody could say, oh yeah, Ryan, he's just editing her words out. No. Nothing was. But I will not stand for anyone attacking her. You might call me a bonehead for going and not doing something in the past that I should have done, and now reflecting on it and going, yeah, that was real dumb. Go for it. But the other part, you don't go after my child too. That I get a real one for. Lilli has a limited lifespan. Something I had to come to terms with at age 20 of having my first and only child. And then also having a wife with multiple heart conditions and everything else led me to the decision, I want to say about 26, maybe 27, I forget exactly when, of doing a vasectomy. To go ahead and decide to put her health in better hands to not have any more children by accident. Condom rips and stuff like that, and just passionate moments that, you know what I mean. I don't know how long Lilli will live for. But if she's out and she wants a piece of Halloween decor that's not overly expensive, screw it. I'll buy it for her. She can buy it with her own money that she saves up. Because part of the government money that she gets is meant for her well-being. And there's two elements of well-being. There's your physical well-being, and there's your emotional, mental well-being. And just like you paid for internet to contribute to your mental well-being of being able to be social on an online platform, okay? Or you paid for shoes to walk to the library to use a free computer and internet there and do it on. Or however you connected to the internet, okay? You use some of your money for your mental well-being. And that allowed you to go ahead and connect. That is what we did with Lil. We divide up her money. Part of her money is used for her physical well-being, which contributes to bills, which contributes to all sorts of things. And then also, her snacks are also included in there, in the physical well-being. And then also then you have the emotional, mental well-being. And for some people, that's going out and that's buying an alcohol drink. For some people, that's giving $1 to a homeless person on the street. Or to others, it's giving $5 to a streamer in a theme park. But for her, it's a little Frankenstein decor. It's something so innocent and pure. It's not like she's asking for a $300 hoodie because of some trending logo on it. And for being my only child, my one and only child, and I don't give a crap. It's not the word I would use in real life if we were having this talk in a Starbucks or something. I would use the F word, to be quite frank with you. I would go ahead and I would buy her that $300 Trending logo hoodie if I could afford it. Because she's my one and only daughter for the rest of my life. And I want her to have everything I would have wanted if I was her age and had that. Because that's what you should want to do for your children. You should want to go ahead and give them everything that you couldn't have. Like I said, I don't know what your life is. I don't even know who you are. I don't know your gender. I don't know your age. For all I know, you could be an 8-year-old kid from Omaha, Nebraska that just wants to mess with us. You could be a 50-year-old person as well from Ireland, and I wouldn't know. And honestly, I don't care. Because the point is, you crossed the boundary. You want to go off and you want to talk about how I do things with the job and everything else, and reflection, that's fine. Don't ever frickin' say that my wife hasn't accomplished anything. Because that I will not tolerate at all. Especially when she has accomplished more than you know. Back in 2008, I worked at a piece of crap little store called Big Lots. And I hated that shit, to be honest. I really did. It sucked to heck. And I had to do stocking. I had to go ahead and do nighttime clean down, where you had to prep the shelves for the next day. And a couple times I had to work in the morning, and this is the part I hated. I had to work in the morning of helping to unload the truck. After a while, they realized, yeah, he's a scrawny weakling. He ain't gonna be good for truck duty. Well, anyway, at that time, Lily was actually attending UCP over by Bravo. And every day, while I was working, Tiffany had to go ahead, and this is because we didn't have a car. Because if you backtrack on that one, okay? Stepfather, who actually had the cars under his name back when I was a younger person, got into an accident with one of his vehicles. He didn't have enough insurance. And our licenses were suspended while he decided to run off. But that's for a different story. The way it contributes to this story is I didn't have my license at that time. Tiffany didn't have hers because of all of her health conditions. We were just finding out about her thyroid disease. We were finding out about a lot of issues, including her heart problems. So putting her behind a vehicle was not a good thing. And not to mention, she had a seizure right after giving birth to Lil. So she would have needed neurology to sign off as well. Every day, she would either walk with Lil in a stroller for a little bit up to a bus stop and take the bus down, which was about 10 miles down the road, or she would go ahead and sometimes have to walk there if the bus didn't come. And keep in mind, this was back before we actually had the ability to have a smartphone. Smartphones really weren't a big thing back then. So you had to use an older Motorola Razr style flip phone. And those weren't fun because, one, you couldn't tell if your partner made it to their destination. You couldn't tell anything because all you could do is just text. And it was a real horrible version, too. So, while she did that, I was working. And that's just another thing that she did back then to help keep things together. Really? This is for all stay-at-home women, stay-at-home men, traditional housewives, everyone. Thank you for being the spine that holds the family together, that keeps everything going. Because really, you are the single most important person. Because without you, the other partner would not have the motivation, would not have the drive to find work, to find means of providing for the family. And that is where you are the most important. And don't let anybody take that away, even in your own circle. I don't care if it's in your community, I don't care if it's in your hometown, internet, whatever, or even online groups. Just remember, you're the spine that holds everything together. You're the spine that also allows all the information to travel, so that way that everybody knows what needs to be done and how to accomplish it. Whether it's picking little Jimmy up from soccer practice, or whether it's taking Lily over to another kid's birthday party because their parent decided last minute to spring it on you. Oh God, those were the days. And then you're rushing out to pick up a birthday card and a gift card, because you can't just give money for some unknown reason. I don't know why. The point is, I will not accept attacks on my wife, and I will not accept attacks at my child either. And for that, yes, that person was put on hidden user list. Something I very rarely do. But I did it because I just won't accept that. You don't have to like me. You don't have to like how I do things in the family. You don't have to like Tiffany and how she does things. That's fine. But don't put someone down by saying that they haven't accomplished anything. And don't put down a child as well. An adult child. Because that's not right at all. And I won't stand for that. And neither would any parent. Any parent that does is not one that I think much of. Let me see if there's anything else I want to cover. Oh yeah, actually there is. In the original deleted, the one from before about the job opportunities, Sekdesu, life may not be as simple as it appears on the surface. While you make a great point, their circumstances may not allow both parents to work. Great point. Yeah. Because like I said before, if I do have her work at the same time, then I gotta pay for a second car. And then that defeats the purpose of work and money. But also then another comment came in. From Tibby, thank you. Thanks for being open with strangers. Sorry to hear about Lil and her diagnosis about shortened lifespan. For what's worth, you two made the right decision. And went in to talk about my own daughter suffers from chronic depression. We sort of acknowledge she will struggle to be an independent full-time working person due to her challenges and have made plans for her to have a good, meaningful life after our passing. And yeah, I completely understand that point. The final thing that I will put out there, and actually Tiffany just texted me because she was going over to Lil to talk with her and to help calm her down because she was getting really rowdy on her iPad. Getting a home of our own isn't the end all be all. That's another true point. Right now, buying a home in America is extremely difficult, and that's because private companies, corporations, are buying homes in divisions and driving regular people out from actually buying those homes. It's a problem that's not just here in Florida, but across America. And it's affected even down to the manufacturer home level, where if you buy the home, a private corporation is going to come in, jack up the lot rent on the land, and now you can't afford the lot rent that your home is sitting on, so you're paying for a mortgage for a home and an extremely high lot rent as well. And I've noticed that, yeah, there's a trend where a lot of people have been moving into vehicles, buying vans and converting them. To which some companies have said, hey, let's go ahead and let's jack up those prices too. And it's all because we'll say we added a backup camera or something. Or they just do something called market adjustment. That's what different companies will do. No matter what, it doesn't matter if you're living in a hotel, motel. It doesn't matter if you're living in your car, your van, renting a townhome, renting a manufacturer home, renting a 5-bedroom, 4.5 bath, large size home. It doesn't matter what you're doing because you're providing a shelter for yourself. And that's fine too. I would never judge someone who lives out of their car or who lives in a mega mansion, because I don't know their story. I don't know what got them to either of those places. For those of you that do know, that have been on the channel, then you know that, yeah, I had a huge college debt of over $180,000 that was recently forgiven in a lawsuit that I was a part of. And that was great. That took a lot of pressure off, especially if we want to go find a home in the future. And yeah, we do have some credit card debt to take care of. And honestly, when I am working, we're going to go ahead and split up my paycheck where part of my money goes into one account that is dedicated just for debts and then slowly pays the debts off with that account. That's how we do things. And actually, I just screwed up, but you know what? I'm not going to do a double take because I accidentally said my money and really it's not. Okay, see, when you're single, and this goes back to a Jeff Foxworthy part. When you're single, you have you money. You can spend your money on whatever you want. Then when you get into a marriage, then you have couple money, which where then you spread it with your partner. And then you have the next stage, family money, where then you're spreading it with your family as well, your wife and your children. So much that shaped me throughout my younger childhood. Jeff Foxworthy, Watch Him Married with Children, all that. But guys, that's all I gotta say on this for now. I don't think it needs to go any further. I think that I've said everything it needed to be. And this may not be how you feel and how you do things in your relationship. And that's fine. I won't judge you. I won't judge anyone on how they do things. But I just won't accept someone attacking my child especially, and then putting my wife down by saying that she had no accomplishments. Not every accomplishment needs to be getting a job, because really, without her, I wouldn't be able to. Without her, I wouldn't be able to do half of what I do. Yeah. She is that vital in all of her daily accomplishments and everything that she does. And to minimize that, you are the villain. But guys, let's get back to the regular part of the video. And definitely, I thank every one of you. And I hope you have a great day today, okay? But it was just something that had to be said. I love you so much. Did I pretty much say everything that you wanted to?
Close enough.
No, I love you. And I love all that you do.
Sometimes it's just easier for me to keep my mouth shut. There's a lot of things I said behind the scenes.
She can be a bit more abrasive than I can be.
Yep.
And that's surprising. But you are the spine that holds everything together.
You know, like I said before, though, I don't care what people say about me. Don't involve my kid. There's one thing he didn't bring up. When it comes to saying that's a waste of government money, one thing, when you're raising a special needs child into adulthood, you are taught 3 things. The school will tell you how to raise your kid. SSI will tell you how to spend the money. And the government will tell you what to do with that money. And honestly, with the two, SSI and the government, the main one is how to spend the money. You have to teach your child, as they reach adulthood, how to buy the necessary stuff they need, allow them to buy the stuff they want so they can, have their own space filled with the stuff they want. And 3, actually, you have to help them with their necessary bills and health care. And saying that it was a waste of government money is blatantly putting the government down, in my opinion. Because this is exactly what they told me I had to do with the money. It wasn't a waste at all of what I do with her. Those little Halloween decorations that she wanted, that's exactly what I was told to do. Use the money on stuff that she wants. A measly little $100 a month is no concern of anybody else's but our daughters.
Very well said. And like I divide it into two different categories. Physical well-being and mental well-being.
Yes.
Your physical well-being is your bills, your food. Your mental well-being is fun stuff that you want to just do to make yourself happy.
Yep. The main steps when raising a child with special needs into adulthood, you teach them how to live independent. You teach them to see if they can actually cook on their own. You teach them to make sure they can brush their teeth on their own. You teach them to make sure they can take showers on their own. You teach them everyday necessary things that allows them to function in life, including buying the essentials, like helping them figure out what shampoo is best for them, what deodorant to use, what clothes to wear, how to pick out those clothes. And it comes with also, how do I want my room to look? What do I want to put in my room?
I have to say, the only thing that we need to improve on with her is helping her to clean her own clothes.
Yes.
And do her own laundry. That's the only thing that I think that we need to improve on.
Yeah, I struggle with that a bit with her. She's capable of vacuuming her own room. She's capable of putting her own clothes away. She just hasn't figured out how to use the washing machine yet and the dryer. She's not capable of cooking on her own. That's just probably never going to happen. There are certain things that we have to teach her to be independent as much as possible.
Within a safety limit.
Mm-hmm.
You see, I liken it to the end of Rain Man movie where Dustin Hoffman's character goes ahead and puts the item into the toaster oven. Can't do it after he turns it on, so he just walks away and doesn't realize to turn it off.
Yeah.
That I could see her being with a stove, for instance.
Yeah. And you know, just like in Rain Man, he was sent to a facility that takes care of him. And if me and Ryan weren't around, unfortunately, the government has to step in. And they want to make sure that if they ever had to step in, that you did the necessary things you could possibly do to make sure that child's as independent as possible for them. I hate to put it that way, but it is exactly how every step we take is necessary for her growing into adulthood. To say it's a waste of government money is pretty much saying my child is a waste of government money. That's how I blatantly see it. And to be honest, you must be one miserable person in your life to complain about some other people's lives. Because not everybody's going to fit the narrative you want them to expect to live and how to live. I've got no problem living in a rental. In fact, I enjoy it very much, and multiple things have gone wrong in this rental. And yet, the company comes over and fixes it. That sounds great. No problem with that. We're not trying to rush our life. We're trying to enjoy our life. I'm not going to be house rich and life poor.
Especially when every home around us is $700K plus.
Yeah.
On the decent side, and yeah, there's a couple of times that pop up in the $450,000, $500K. But even at that point, it's like, wow.
Yeah. I very much am enjoying my life. If you follow that narrative you say that people should, how happy are you in your life then to be able to bitch about everybody else's? And that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, because we only get one B word.
Yeah.
Guys, it is 11:43. Let's get going. Let's get over to Walmart. And let's just enjoy the rest of the day. Because we're not going to let anybody get us down. That is for sure. Let's get on. Let's go get some sunlight. Yes, that nice Florida 100-degree sunlight. Let's go for it. Hey, short girl.
Okay. Careful.
Are you having a good day so far?
I did.
We're gonna go to Disney tomorrow, okay?
My bar hurt.
Oh,
No, you're
crud! When is she supposed to meet with her boyfriend?
I think it was Saturday.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, you might want to check your messages for that.
I remember. It's Saturday. But
Good job! Alright, you ready?
yep, I'm ready.
Only one?
Yes, only one. Holy
One and
crap,
done.
Yeah.
Alright guys, let's go ahead and let's get going. It's 11:53. We have a problem. I want to go into Walmart, but at the same time, I'm also hungry too.
Oh.
You know what?
Did you want to stop over there at Wendy's?
Oh, I don't know.
Ryan, what?
That was actually my idea.
Okay.
Oh my god, you! Stay out of my head. It's a scary, creepy place.
Yes, it is.
Full of dark webs.
No, God.
Guys, let's go over to Wendy's.
Yeah, it's like right here next to it, so
Exactly.
I don't even have to leave the area.
What's funny too is back when I used to actually work at this Walmart, there was nothing around.
I know. There wasn't like any of this stuff that's around.
You had a choice of buying something inside their own little food place they had in there.
Oh my God, I forgot.
Until
what
they
was in
changed it
there.
over to a candy store
I know.
that also sold hot dogs for some reason. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
but now it's Checkers and Aunt Annie's.
Is it still Checkers? I thought it was like some off-brand.
They turned it back into Checkers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They got rid of it for a little bit, had some kind of chicken place, and then got rid of that and brought it back for Checkers.
It's weird.
It was absolutely freaking weird.
But yeah, let's go ahead and let's go over to Wendy's, which is like straight across from here. Like right around the corner, and then we can go ahead and eat and then go shop. That way we're not shopping on an empty stomach, and then she won't fill up
Oh
on
my God, I
cookies in
know.
there.
Cookies.
What? I'm playing to Lil.
Oh. Alright, Lily.
Oh my god, her headphones are all tangled.
Alright,
And
over
she's
here.
getting flustered.
Oh, you're buckled. Good.
She turned it into a Rubik's Cube.
Alright, let's
Good
go.
luck.
Oh my goodness.
I told you.
Alright, come on. I'm hungry.
Wow, for Tiffany say she's hungry.
I know, it's her.
Yeah, normally, like, she will just not even care one way or another.
Nope.
And she could wait forever.
Probably could have gone another couple hours, maybe 2 more hours, but
Yeah, and I didn't want Chick-fil-A either.
nope. For some other reason, I just don't care for Chick-fil-A anymore. I just really don't.
And there used to be a Subway over here until I think... Is it still here or is that now in Amscott?
It's, Amscott, and I think Jersey Mike's might be over there now.
Okay.
I think.
But yeah, let's go ahead and get a burger and chill. But yeah, guys, let's go into Wendy's and let's go ahead and eat. And then shop over at Walmart, which is right over there. And our Wendy's is right here. That's why I was saying that they are like right across. So it works out perfect. Now, if I had my own choice in the matter, and time was not of the essence or anything, you know what I would have done? I would have taken my butt over to Wendy's in Claremont. You know why? Because they still have a classic sunroom.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, they're still an original design Wendy's from back in the sunroom era. But let's go eat. This is such a nice place. And I love these little kiosks too. Especially when you just want to order at your own convenience. That's right, they did. They came out with the Takis Fuego meal. But I'm not going to do that. Let's go to combos. Should I do a single or a double?
Single's fine.
For you?
Well, I'm just doing the sandwich. I'll share a drink and stuff with you.
Okay. Alright. $28.83. Let's pay. Well, guys, it is 12:20. And we have just been notified that Hulk Hogan has unfortunately died. Cardiac arrest, age 71.
Apparently he just had some open heart surgery, I guess, or something like that.
It was this 2 days now after Ozzy Osbourne, right?
Yeah, and then 2 days before that, I guess it was Malcolm, I guess his name was?
Malcolm Warner, Malcolm Jamal Warner,
Yeah.
from Drowning.
So that's 3.
I don't even know what to say, really.
Everybody that I guess grew up with seems to be going. Everybody I knew, at least.
The last one I think that really hit home for me was when Meatloaf died a few years back.
And then you had Adam West, too.
Yeah. Kevin Conroy, who also did Batman.
Yeah.
Val Kilmer. There's been quite a lot.
Even country music singers that I used to know. Kenny Rogers. God, there's a lot of them, actually. I'm just gonna name one.
And then Hulk Hogan was originally set to open a new beach shop up in, what was it, Pigeon
Tennessee.
Forge or Sevierville?
I want to say Sevierville.
It was one of those.
Yeah, he was set to open that. I don't know if he did or not.
But our hearts definitely go out to Brooke, Nick, and his ex-wife as well. Linda, I believe her name was, if I remember correctly off the top of my head. If I'm wrong, I'll put it right here.
Just as much as Ozzy's family as well.
Yeah. And honestly, we didn't say much about Ozzy Osbourne because we didn't actually know his music well enough. We didn't know him well enough.
Not that I know Hulk either.
Well, being a kid from the 90s, a young boy,
Yeah.
I always went over to Uncle Mike and Nana's and I would watch the wrestling stuff with them. And Uncle Mike would always get the pay-per-view, and I saw him, I saw Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, all of them. Of course, over time, my interests, they changed into David Hasselhoff with Knight Rider, and then the Viper Show. And then finally, girls.
you're into a teenager.
And then back to Knight Rider.
You kind of skipped the fact that you used to like Batman too.
Yeah, I still do actually.
Exactly, see? Round in a circle. Alright.
But yeah, let's go and wait for our food. And these are just changing times that we're in. Yeah. That's for sure.
Yeah, it is. That's why life is way too short to worry about what others are doing. You gotta enjoy it while you can.
Yep. You only get one time around.
Yep.
So this here is tangerine twist lemonade. Go on. Get the tongue twisted lemonade.
The sourness kicks in right away. Like candy. It's not bad, but it does taste like there might be fake sugar in it.
Good. I'm okay with it. Let's eat.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe. Oh, it's really cheesy.
Ooh, Tiffany's view.
Yeah. Oh, my baby.
I have a super boy.
Drink your drink.
Volume. But yeah, Suburban Commando, Rocky 3. Lots of other great things that he was in as well. Thunder in Paradise, amazing show that I love watching.
Yeah, Lily's just now. Yes, cookies. Lily's just now starting to get the concept of, unfortunately, death. Knowing that somebody goes and doesn't come back.
Yeah.
Even though she's seen quite a number of our relatives throughout the ages that have also unfortunately died.
It never fully clicked in. So, it's been an interesting ride explaining that one to her.
Explaining the concept of mortality, afterlife, religion, all that stuff to her.
Yeah.
For someone that doesn't quite fully comprehend it.
Yeah.
Especially when she sees them later on TV.
Yeah, she thinks that, to her, that Walt Disney, she's like, he's still on TV though. But she knows he's
alive.
gone. Yeah, exactly. It's like, no, that doesn't work that way, Cookies. It's just a pre-recording.
Even though at the age 2, she got her first concept of death by going up to an old man at the hospital and going to die. Yeah, I know. That was so embarrassing. She went up to a guy, a really old guy. I'm telling you, this guy must have been like almost 100 years old. And she went right up to him at the hospital while he was in a wheelchair just sitting there. And she looked him straight in the face and said, die. I was so embarrassed. Kids say the darnest things.
Yes, they really do. Her kid has always been about her little dark side humor. She's our little Wednesday. And she thinks it's funny. She's really laughing. Yeah, that was a fun trip.
And by the way, we're just gonna get some necessities over at Walmart, and I think for dinner, we'll like go over to like Taco Bell, KFC, and Tiffany wants like that pot pie. She can have it that she was talking about earlier.
I'm really leaning toward that.
But this way, if I don't want anything major, I don't have to eat a full meal because I just had a burger and fries. I'm pretty full. All I'm thinking about right now is getting our shopping done, going home, having this girl's beautiful iced coffee.
I prefer coffee and water and tea. This stuff is way too sweet.
It is.
It is.
How do you like holding the camera like this?
Actually, my finger is killing me. It's starting to turn white.
It can be a little hard times, can't it?
Yeah. How?
There you go. Alright guys, let's get to Walmart.
Yep. And yeah, I know. Today's Thursday.
Why can't we have spaghetti tomorrow?
Because it's Pizza Friday.
Yay!
Get a wife that doesn't break your tradition, and you'll live a happy life. I'm a piece of work.
Yes, you are.
Alright, Lil, try this.
She don't like it.
I guess you don't like my tangerine lemonade. Too sour?
Free.
Okay, so Lil, I have a question for you. Are you ready? Who has better chicken nuggets? McDonald's or Wendy's?
Both.
Who has better French fries? McDonald's or Wendy's?
Both.
Who has better fries to you? McDonald's or Wendy's?
I don't like either one of them. I just don't like French fries. Wow, it is hot, Ryan. I feel like my face is burning.
Well, you would say that at 104 degrees. That's not that bad.
No, it's bad enough.
Well,
It's
you know what?
Very, very
Here.
hot today. No, thank you. I don't like it.
It's okay.
It's very, very hot today.
I don't like Alani drinks.
Yeah, that was disgusting. I thought I was putting a whole freaking container of freaking cotton candy and just shoving it in my mouth. And yet somehow still had that artificial taste.
You ready to get over to Walmart?
Yeah.
You want to walk off the calories down with me?
Yes.
Okay. You think it'll help?
Nope.
No.
Maybe Disney tomorrow will.
We'll see. We're
Yeah.
gonna be mostly sitting at shows, so who knows?
Oh, sure.
It's Hollywood.
It's Hollywood.
But I want to take in the archway one last time before it's
I gotta
gone.
find out if Epcot's doing their, what is it, Food and Wine Festival around this
I
time of
think
year?
so, yeah.
I mean, there's so many festivals. that
Yeah,
you
it's
keep
usually
up
food
with.
and wine around our anniversary.
No, it used to be, but now it's earlier.
Well, yeah, but it still is around our anniversary.
It's true. Alright,
ready?
let's go, yeah.
Lil, you want to go to Walmart now?
I play my phone. Yeah, what?
Yes, you can bring your phone.
You can play on your phone and walk. You can be like every other teenager. But to do it right, you gotta also put on headphones.
Okay.
Alright guys, let's go into Walmart and let's go and get our shopping done for our necessities now. I have to admit, I would have never thought to buy a $50 mirror to cut your hair like a pro. But yeah, if you ever wonder, that's basically what I use to go ahead and cut my hair. Simple and efficient. You know, I always wanted to work at an ice cream shop, so here we go. Just buy this, and I can work as an ice cream attendant.
No, I play.
Oh,
Play.
okay.
I
Holy smokes.
Oh.
$189 for a deluxe grill pizza oven. Wow. $189 for that. That is a lot of money.
More than $80.
Alright, so this is cool. They got all kinds of retro style Power Rangers toys for the Reignition series. Green Ranger flips the head, and look what happens. And that is pretty cool.
Yes.
Blue Ranger, Red Ranger. They did the Black Ranger pretty cool. And Rita. Well, along with the Zords. They did really awesome. Alright, that is an awesome Jurassic Park. Jeez, I like that one. I have to admit, this is one person who I am not looking forward to dying. Jay Leno. Outright amazing man. Who's done so much good contributions throughout the world through his time. And not just in media. Well, this is cool. You can actually buy an e-bike right here at Walmart. That is pretty darn cool. Okay, that is cool. This is not so cool.
Yeah.
Turtles Naruto? Come on.
Yeah. This actually looks like a cake, though.
Yeah, they did really good on that. What the heck? You could almost build... Actually, you could pretty much, except for a tower, build a computer right here from Walmart. Look at that. You got CPUs, you got motherboards, you got power supplies, you got memory, you got SSDs, fans, thermal paste. Coming down here, you even got 5070s as well, and TIs. That is pretty cool. Well, while you go ahead and get Garrett and his wheelchair from Superstore, they also have Bender from Breakfast Club. That is pretty cool. Now, if you're looking for a Switch 2, I am sorry to say, not today. Still Switch OLED and regular Switch. And Switch Lite. No Switch 2. But yeah, this is actually right where they would be. Tiff,
What?
how long are you going to go with it?
Oh, God. Actually, that sounds good.
I think since Lily has her cookies, let's go ahead. I think we'll try this after our dinner tonight. You know, it is amazing because I used to love these back in the day when I was like 12 to 14 years old, and they were like 50 cents back then. These little miniature pies. Now they are 84 cents. So this is interesting. They have Baker's Dozen donuts. Now what's cool is that, look, you don't get 12, you get 13 for $7.
And
That's pretty cool. Alright, so right now I have that video rendering out. It's about a 30-minute video talking about things. That'd been like a midday video, right? It had to be said. It had to be done. Because truthfully, it was that important. Yeah, normally I don't really release midday videos that are like excerpts from main videos unless it's like important, or we're like Disney and I'm breaking up a video additionally to go ahead and squeeze out a few more videos from it. Like, let's just say it's of a ride or a parade, stuff that would actually do good algorithm wise that somebody may just want to just watch that little bit of instead of having to skip through the entire video for convenience sake. But yeah, that comment, it got me into basically creating an entire response video just for that alone. I don't ever want to take away people's freedom to be able to express their opinions and views on here. But at the same time, you gotta do it respectfully. And that wasn't respectfully done. Not at all. It was the same way that Catherine Girl was attacking Tiffany for her use of doing the needles with the vitamin B12 injections. Something that's completely fine and acceptable on YouTube, as long as you're not drawing and showing blood and stuff like that. But that's why the video excerpt was done. But I am going to enjoy some iced coffee now. And then play a little Call of Duty, relax. And then later, we gotta figure out dinner. And today's just been one heck of a day. And it all started at 12 a.m., 1 a.m. Go figure. I still don't know how she does it. So cute. I'm doing a little Call of Duty. Hey, short girl. What are you doing up on your phone? I thought you were resting.
I just closed my eyes for a couple minutes. I'm not falling asleep.
Yeah, great Scots, it is 4:37.
I just lay down for a couple minutes. Just closing my eyes to get rid of a headache.
Oh, you're so beautiful.
I Shelly, Nancy.
Hey Siri, turn on the lights in Ryan's bedroom.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Oh,
see
that's
me
great.
out and out here.
Okay.
Hey, water. Hey, out.
Ooh. Alright guys, it is now 5:04, and do you know what that means? It means I'm not exactly starving. Trust me, I'm still relatively full from lunch. So I'll probably just get like something small over at Taco Bell KFC. So this sounds really nice. And some cinnamon twist. Oh, old school like that. You are the biggest distraction! Dancing with your cute little butt going back and forth side to side. Oh my god. Let's go get dinner. Now that I'm fully distracted. I swear, I could come up with the mention of the year, but she'll distract me with her cuteness. And then it's like, what was I thinking? No, well. Yeah, that invention could have done wonders, but oh well. Guys, let's go get dinner. Taco Bell KFC, Winter Garden Village. Let's get going. And yeah, I do wish, by the way, that I would have actually saved the entirety of the message, but it was so late when I did it. That is why I basically just have that one little clip. Yeah, that's why I just have this part right here. I couldn't imagine living a life without any accomplishments other than gaining a husband and a child. But even that right there is just enough. Don't have to disrespect people that work hard. Just because it's not the accomplishment that you would have wanted. You don't have to disrespect people. It's just wrong. Let's get going. But yeah, I see already 3 comments here. Where's the criticism coming from? And that's when I replied back. Now you'll notice me. 1, 2. Don't buckle my shoes because I don't have shoes on right now. But the comment number says 3. I'll tell you why. So, whenever you leave a comment and you are considered hidden, it will not show up to us. It will not show to any of our viewers. You're in purgatory forever. That is basically what happens when a YouTuber puts you in hidden. Because we can't block you from a channel. As much as we wish that we could on some people, we can't. So instead we have to put you on hidden. And that means you're in purgatory where you could view the video, you can comment, but all you're commenting to is just yourself. Nobody will know that you exist right now. Let's go get dinner.
Yep.
Because this cute
We
girl...
can't see anything you post.
I was just going to say,
Nobody
this
else
cute
can
girl wants
either.
me to get going.
And I really do, actually.
You want that Popeye?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? Let's go.
Alright.
Alright guys, let's go ahead. Let's go get dinner. It is now 5:09. And it looks like it is pretty dismal outside. Alright guys, it is now 6:30. It is time to end the day. Today's been quite an interesting day with a comment starting the day, doing a response video, going over to Wendy's, going to Walmart, talking about Hulk Hogan's death, and triply, it is now time to end the day. Guys, thank you so much for everything today, all your comments, all your feedback. And I hope you have a good night. And one more thing. Tiffany was just mentioning to me that really, for the most part, it's not censoring what you say. It's who you say it about, of directing it at, like our child. And that's where the line gets crossed. From my perspective, when you go and outright diminish what Tiffany does and how she contributes to the family, that's where it crosses the line for me. But guys, I hope you have a good night, and thank you very much, and I will see you tomorrow. Good night, everyone.
But I know we won't give this up. Sometimes I lose my mind, and some days it's hard to find the reason why you stay by my side.